Psalm 131 from the Book of Common Prayer. I invite you to close your eyes and listen to this psalm first. O Lord, I am not proud. I have no haughty looks. I do not occupy myself with great matters or with things that are too hard for me. But I still my soul and make it quiet, like a child upon its mother's breast. My soul is quieted within me. O Israel, wait upon the Lord, from this time forth forevermore. A good way to approach memorizing a psalm is to look for parallelism. Think of parallel lines like railroad tracks pointing in the same direction. So you're looking for similarity, you're looking for repetition. And right away you can see, I am not proud has a parallel. I have no haughty looks. It's a way of saying the same thing twice. Look at how proud and haughty are synonyms. So you can think of these first two lines as a pair, and that can help you memorize them. Same thing happens with the next verse. You've got with great matters, and you've got with things that are too hard for me. Great matters, things that are too hard for me. Another parallelism. O Lord, I am not proud. I have no haughty looks. I do not occupy myself with great matters or with things that are too hard for me. I see another similarity. I see how we have a negative, a negative, a negative. You've got I am not, I have no, I do not. The person speaking is contrasting what they are not, who they are not, what they don't do. So of course you have to ask, what do you do? That's where you get the turn in this psalm. You get the big but in verse 3. But what do? But I still my soul and make it quiet, like a child upon its mother's breast. My soul is quieted within me. Verse 3 is known as an envelope structure. It's where there's something enclosed in the center. A lot of psalms have this. If you look at Psalm 8, that's another example. Look at how the first verse and the last verse say the same thing. They are an envelope structure enclosing the whole psalm. It's like an Oreo. You've got the two chocolate wafers and you've got the creamy white center. So the two wafers that are similar are, but I still my soul and make it quiet, and my soul is quieted within me. You've got two references to a soul. You've got two references to quiet. They're very similar. And then what's in the center is that image of a child upon its mother's breast. Lastly, you see how this psalm begins by addressing the Lord. O Lord, I am not proud. But it ends by addressing Israel, the people with whom God made a covenant. So you've got, O Lord, at the beginning. You've got, O Israel, at the end. O Lord, I am not proud. O Israel, wait upon the Lord. You have one more bit of repetition in the phrase, upon its mother's breast and upon the Lord. Where is the child quiet? It's quiet upon its mother's breast. How do we wait? We wait upon the Lord. The idea there is that as we wait upon the Lord, we are still and quiet, going back to that image of a child upon its mother's breast. O Lord, I am not proud. I have no haughty looks. I do not occupy myself with great matters or with things that are too hard for me. But I still my soul and make it quiet, like a child upon its mother's breast. My soul is quieted within me. O Israel, wait upon the Lord, from this time forth forevermore. And if you have stuck with us throughout this whole teaching, I will now reward you with several cute pictures of my own child in my lap after she fell asleep there. Enjoy.